beautiful. Like another beautiful.
It's a beautiful part of our lovely province.
I've been very lucky for roofing and waterproofing to work on such beautiful locations. Like Burlington, that view of just like the lake is just fucking downtown Burlington. I'm like, it just looks beautiful, man.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we're going. Okay. Yeah, we're live on the interweb. Sorry about that.
So can I get rid of it?
I told you.
Can I get rid of that one now?
I was talking.
Oh, yeah. Please do. Yeah. Just give it a little.
No more talking.
Yeah, that's
serious.
A good way. And then, I was going to say, I got to help my brother build a mechanic shop in Ayr.
Oh, nice.
And then on like breaks and stuff and lunch, I would go down to the river.
Grand River?
Yeah. And then there would be like, like eagles and kingfishers and stuff, you know? And it would be great.
It's beautiful.
And even on the top when you're doing when you're up high and you can like look out at it, it was great.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it was real nice.
Allure is beautiful. The whole town is a nice, beautiful town. I mean, natural beauty sometimes is so overwhelming and magnificent. You forget how beautiful it is. You see these man-made beauty like a pair of tits on Pamela Anderson. You go, fuck nature, bro. We're so much better at beauty.
Move in there, Kev.
All right.
Speaking of natural beauty.
Speaking
of God's creatures. What did you bring us? The standard charcuterie board. The Dutch Hall charcuterie board.
We've been spoiled today. 2 courses.
2 courses.
By the lovely Jane. I have to thank you. Or are you going to give kisses? Oh, no. You're just going to get in the shot. There she is.
Move out of the way, Brett. Let someone beautiful get on.
She's in there. We have her.
That's for my wife. Eat that, Lorna.
Yeah.
Beautiful women love me.
Eat my wife, Lorna.
Oh my God.
Well, that'd be interesting.
Jane, have you ever thought of being with a woman ever?
Yes.
You have?
Oh my.
Oh my God. Have you ever talked about this on air?
No, I have never.
Have you tried to initiate?
Have you tried to initiate? You've been married.
What if I try to give my wife another woman?
Yeah,
and say just push it on her, and they go, "Yeah, I ever try this?"
And then she's like, "That's your sister."
No, I've never done that.
Have you thought about it?
Yeah, one time we were like,
her away. I'm sorry.
One time I thought, how could I?
You've thought for real though. For real, you have thought of it.
Yeah, I thought
we've been married a long time. Kevin, you as well. We've been married a long time. We've definitely. But how close have you actually honestly tried?
No, I've thought about it.
So you've never actually engaged, sat her down with a glass of wine and go, listen, we've been married a long fucking time.
How about we add
No, I remember one time.
Is your mic on?
Yeah, I think I'm on.
Yeah, I hear him.
I remember once. This is honestly, I'll be the honest to God.
I'll be honest too about this.
I'm going to be honest. Right. On air, I'm going to tell the honest truth. This is something I don't even tell people. Yeah.
I love this.
But one time we were in Vegas.
Right.
Okay.
By the pool.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, hey, Jane, what if I just find a dirty skank to fuck? Right? And then, no, I didn't say it like that. But, I was like, what if a girl was just a horny girl like that in Vegas,
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, and then she wants to do both of us, right?
Mm-hmm.
What would you do? And then we kind of said, I don't know, maybe we consider it,
Yeah.
Then we went and started looking around, actually envisioning people.
Oh.
And then it was
Oh, so you never got to the next step of actually
no.
You got weirded out from it?
Yeah, just the thought of it being real was too much.
But it was a good fantasy.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just kind of fun to think about for a bit, but it was
what were you scouting for? What type?
That's the thing. It's just it's also uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
It was both. And plus, you got to be careful. Because you're thinking of a girl for a threesome, it's not for you, eh?
Mm-hmm.
It's for her.
It's for you.
It is for you, too.
I know, but it's not, because you're not allowed to do nothing with her.
Are you sure about that?
No, that's the way you would have done it.
No.
That's the way she set it up for you guys.
You can do it, but you can't do what you want.
You can't finish with the other one.
Brett, you're not even...
Is that the rule?
Unless it's an accident.
Unless it's an accident, yeah. You got to finish on her.
Well, I would accidentally do it 8 times. Whoops.
Yeah.
Whoops, I came again inside of her.
Wouldn't it be awful though if all of a sudden you she's like, okay, you can have a little bit of sex with her and then sex with me, and so you have a little bit of sex with her, you're like rock hard, right?
Yeah.
And then it's the case, time for sex with me, and it just goes whoop,
Yeah, it would be weird.
and it goes totally
It would
limp.
be weird, yeah.
And then you're always like, what the fuck? And then you're like, let's see what that does over here. And it's like, whoop, it goes up.
I think the planning part, though, I think the way that I've never done it. The 2 times, I've tried to do it 2 times, but we've never it's never been close to happening. But I think the secret is not to plan it. I think planning it ruins it. I think, especially the older you get, the more you plan it, the more you and your wife are going to back down. I'm like, even guys who want to do it are going to back down because you're planning this thing that's going to be so weird.
I agree. And but I think it was more like
sexual fantasies. Hold on, we already
we haven't even started the show yet, Joe. We haven't started the show. We have to start the show.
The show starts when I say hello.
All this talk's been really off the record, kind of, because we haven't done the thing that we do when we start the show. Called the theme song. Hit it, Kev. Yeah, you nailed it. All right.
Getting old.
And now, here's your host and two-time President's Club Award winner, Pete Van Dyke.
Hey, thank you, Kevin. You're doing it all tonight. Kevin is ladies and gentlemen, it's episode 442, May 24 weekend. Thank you, Joe, for putting that on.
Oh,
Thank you very much. We are on the air officially. The theme song has been played. And I'd like to introduce number one. The man has been doing it all tonight. He's back. He's better than ever. He's making our show just great, touching all the buttons. He's doing Johnny's job. He's doing Beaver's job. And he's doing his own job there. Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Donger Van Dungeon, everyone. Hit it here for yeah.
Wow. I was going to do it.
Natural applause even for that one. It was almost as loud. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. And our guest,
Huge fan of Kevin. Huge fan.
And our guests tonight, joining us for the May 24 celebration, are two of my favorite comedian people to do shows with. Coming from Hamilton, Ontario. First of all, returning as a multiple-time guest, one of I would say one of the title holders for most frequent guests.
Fan favorite for sure.
Fan favorite, also fan
hated.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Joe Botelho, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
And joining him today, back, I think this is your second?
I think it's
Third?
Yeah.
Second or third time, ladies and gentlemen, he's back and better than ever. Bret Measor, everyone.
What's up?
What's up, man? Thank you, Kevin. The cheering.
Cheering's a lot.
To be honest, too many women in that crowd. It would be nicer because they're so shrill, I appreciate their support, but it's so shrill, the female voice.
Was any of that stuff we talked about on the air?
What?
All the other stuff about the threesomes?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
nice.
was.
Cool.
It was on the air, but it was kind of in what we call the cold open.
Yeah.
It's like industry talk.
So is Kevin, are you going to share or are you not sharing? It's fine if you don't share, bud.
Honestly, never tried.
Never even thought about it?
Oh, thought about it. Yeah, for sure. Never tried.
Just because you think it's going to be shut down right away?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm being honest, yeah.
That does stop a lot of us.
Yeah.
We're like, it's just going to get shut down.
Yeah.
And it might cause a fight that you don't even want. You're like,
Exactly. There's so many landmines all over that thing.
yeah.
I was thinking and you can't pick a better looking girl either.
Who?
That's then his
If you're
wife.
picking.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be hard. Yeah. Especially for me, it'd be easy. My wife's ugly. But for Pete, it'd be almost impossible to find someone. Yeah.
But if you go way different, if you go opposite.
Yeah. You go like
That's
a
another fight.
dude.
Let's go uglier.
Or dude.
What? I don't. To me, it's like I just one woman's enough. I disappoint one woman, that's enough, and that's honestly like in
That's
life.
how you see it.
Not even at a time in my whole life. I've been with one,
Yeah, but this is sex though.
two at the. I know I haven't. Even with sex, I only been with one. So then you add another one, and then at the same time too, you're doubling my total lifetime production in one bedroom visit.
It's a lot of pressure.
This is a lot of pressure for a guy like me, a Catholic boy. You know,
Yeah, but you're a stud. Look at you.
You're still stuck.
You were probably a super jack back then.
You've been healthier this whole time fighting cancer than I've been just living life.
True.
yeah, I know. That is true.
You've been more bangable than me the entire time.
No, but
You've been more handsome than me.
I know. Doesn't that suck though? That's the worst thing. It's like Stephen Hawking had 3 wives. He's fucked at least 3 times as many women as me.
And you're more handsome than he is.
Way more handsome. He could only move his face.
Yes.
You know,
and his mind.
And his mind, he's got that robot.
Yeah, God damn it, man. I know. Even you
Well, he's
think,
a celebrity, though.
we think about like 22-year-old Pete too, how handsome he would be.
Oh, but I saw
all-
the pictures in the bathroom.
And all the ladies.
The wedding pictures.
That was my second wedding.
Oh, that was your second
You
one?
probably look like Joe Namath.
That was like my 40th birthday.
That was your 40th in the... Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, you look really young.
Yeah.
Wow, holy smokes.
I was like, yeah, it's almost 10 years ago now.
Oh, jeez.
I am an old guy.
He still looks great for
so much
whatever
older
age.
than-
you
Yeah,
are.
49.
Yeah.
I'll be
Cool.
50 in October.
Wow.
55
October.
in
Nice.
October.
6 years, so
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you really?
I'm 44. I just turned 44.
How old are you?
43.
Well, yeah.
Would you have guessed?
They're the old ones.
I actually thought you were younger than that.
I
to
get
be
that
honest.
a lot.
But then even with the old gray beard though, now you
know.
look like God. I was like,
It happens.
He doesn't look like Morgan Freeman.
Looks like a samurai.
if I was casting God in a
Actually-
movie,
Yeah.
Fat ninja.
I would cast you I would cast you.
It'd be
That's
very
God.
progressive.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Mixed race God.
Mixed race. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how
Part
it,
indigenous, part English. Oh my.
you know they
The new
cast
God.
Alanis Morissette as God.
Yeah.
Oh,
Kevin
back in
Smith
Dogma.
did,
Yeah,
yeah.
in Dogma, yeah.
Yeah.
Because
But-
he's... Yeah, but his
She
casting
native?
choices are bad.
No, she's Canadian, no. But she's got no she doesn't have this kind of face. Also it goes with like traditional like godlike image to have a big flowing like wavy beard. It's the wavy
Hair,
beard.
that's still,
long
he's got
hair.
great hair. He's always had wonderful hair.
And also to get a little philosophical with you,
Yeah.
you know that all of the world is not straight lines, right?
True.
And only thing is like humans make straight lines, right?
So because he's
And
gay too?
his beard is all
'cause he's
curvy.
gay.
It makes me
Oh,
think
gay
of like
God.
the world and how the water
Oh,
flows
sorry.
and how the
That's
Well, he
progressive.
said you're not everything straight. I thought because you're also gay and Indian.
I've never been gay in my life.
Oh, okay. So
I know you keep trying to put this out there every time.
he's too spirited, man.
two spirited.
No, I'm definitely
He's
not.
nailed it.
No,
He's
I'm
flirting.
I'm one spirited.
You're two spirited.
Joe's just flirting.
No, he's one of my best
You
friends,
can
and
still flirt with your best
I
friend.
Yeah.
want him to be happy. And I
I
think
am quite happy.
No, what he wants you to be is gay. He doesn't want you to be happy. He wants you to be gay.
I love gay people.
It would be
I know you really, really love gay
Yeah, I
people.
love gay people.
In the sexual way that you want to put your penis
Well,
inside
not
them.
really, but yeah.
A little bit.
I like playing with it, like
With the
sexuality.
penis?
No, not penis, like with their sexuality.
You see, like I'm just been like over in like probably the last 2 years.
Mhm.
I've started to get hit on by gay guys in a regular way, different kinds of gay guys.
Oh yeah, that bar thing.
But I also went to a gay bar the one time. And that was
Who's the gayest one here? The guy at the gay bar. I've never been to a gay bar.
You haven't been to
You've
one?
never been to
No,
a gay
I'm
bar?
not gay. I'm straight.
They're great.
Yeah, but they're fun.
Oh yeah, you used to go to a bathhouse.
No.
Hey.
There's nothing gay with a bathhouse, first of all. I mean,
No, you
there's no
just-
saunas in Hamilton. There's none. So you
There's
gotta go where you gotta go.
All right.
If you want to get a hot sauna, you gotta go.
Gay.
It's not gay.
Is there a bathhouse?
Kevin,
in
look
Hamilton?
at me.
There is a bathhouse
Gay.
in Hamilton. Actually, I don't know if it's still open because Wimpy's closed down beside it. So
Well, I don't know. I'm not gay, so don't ask me. Ask someone who's gay.
Have
Look
you
in the
been there?
mirror and go, is the bathhouse open?
Okay, Joe. Have you ever been to that bathhouse?
No, I've never been to a bathhouse. That's full on.
there's only one bathhouse in Hamilton.
I think there's. Well, yeah, I think there's only one.
There's only one.
You knew of another one. You were just about to say.
I think there was another one. No, because I've always been friends with gay people.
Oh,
and but I love flirting with gay people. I love flirting with. I flirt harder with gay men than I flirt with women.
I know why. I've watched.
You've watched me, yeah.
Yeah. Whoa, is it easy, deep breaths, deep breaths.
Let me just before you say that, the gayest thing happened to us today. I hugged you with no shirt. That was
That's
awesome.
true.
Yeah, no shirt.
And Pete was very sweaty.
did you
Yeah.
have no shirt on?
Yeah,
Sorry.
I had my shirt on.
I was working on it.
So, anyways, go on. So you watched me hit on a gay man aggressively.
Yeah, like it's the same dude who's one of the dudes that hits on me from time to time. And your strategy was hit on him more aggressively than he hits on you until he doesn't want to
Until he's scared.
until he's scared and he leaves you alone.
Yeah.
And I think that is a strategy I would never consider. It's genius.
It's a great
diabolical.
strategy. Yeah.
Since this guy hits on both of you, who do you think he would have fucked first?
Probably Pete first.
He would fuck me first. He has a better chance of fucking Joe.
He says he doesn't want to, like, he likes me. He wants me to blow him, but he doesn't want to kiss me. I'm like, if we're gonna fuck, I want to kiss.
He wants you to blow him.
Yeah, he wants me
That's
to blow
like
him.
saying you're a fat chick, right?
Yeah, basically. Everyone else he wants to fuck. He wants
No
to fuck
offense to
everyone
it.
else. He
So
wants
you
to
must
fuck.
be really good at sucking dick then.
I don't know. I guess because I'm a good talker.
Because you're a big fat guy.
I'm a big fat guy. I like to eat. I like to eat cock.
Then maybe that's the thing. Is that you're orally fixated, right? Like food and cocks.
I wouldn't suck a good cock. I don't think.
You don't think you'd
Suck
suck
a
a
bad
cock?
one?
I should try once.
You ever put something down your? Do you ever choke on your toothbrush when you're brushing
No, I'm
your
terrible. I've worn I've switched. I have issues with dentists.
tongue? Oh, you're a gagger?
I've been back and I warned them. I'm like, listen, I know I'm new here, but I'm terrible at gagging. And then the dentist zipped up his thing. He goes, fine. He put his cock away.
Do you have a small mouth?
No, I just, as soon as it gets near like anywhere back there, like they were like sucking things up and I was,
Make you
Yeah, you'd be terrible.
I'd be terrible at sucking.
Terrible at oral.
Yeah.
Well, that's good, Joe. I think you're
Anal for you.
you're just gonna be all
Oh,
power bottom Botello. That's
But
what they call you.
So were you hit on aggressively then in the gay club? I can't remember now. If,
Yeah, I
you
forgot.
have to go back and do it if you were.
I was tricked. I was tricked in the gay club because I kind of forgot I was there. I was looking to get food because I was hungry, and then I go to the bar, and then this guy's talking to me, and we strike up a conversation. So I just think it's a person talking from another part of the world, and I start talking to
Small
him.
town boy.
Interesting story.
Yep.
But I'm at a gay bar, so I'm like, he's trying to like
Seduce you.
see if he hits it off with me
Yeah.
to take it further. But I didn't even know that because I forgot. I was just hungry.
And it's a guy talking, telling good stories. So obviously you're going to listen. Guys tell great stories. It's not like it's a girl hitting on you.
It's probably a great story.
The move's always, and I keep, every time you say I'm straight, I'm married, he's like, oh yeah, I used to be too, or whatever, you know.
They
like,
fuck so many straight guys.
I'm like, no, I still am, and I'm like that way. I'm not a guy. I'm like, and then eventually I'll do the same move where they just
Touch your dick.
juggle your balls.
Nice.
They actually do that. They go juggle your balls.
That's what I find. Yeah,
I usually do that before they even say hello to them. I'm like, just grab their dick aggressively.
and I'm like, but most of the time I'm like, no, and I just go no.
Yeah.
No.
I'm going.
After how many pats, though? Like how many?
No, like when they go for it.
Oh,
I try to play
you don't
defense
know.
right away.
Oh,
Now
okay.
I see it coming. It's
Not getting a couple in before?
So like try to do this. No, I don't like it.
Try to turn around, let him touch your bum.
No, I don't like it either. My bum especially. Ooh.
My bum.
I don't want anyone to go near there. Not my wife, even my wife. I would never wish that upon her.
Okay, bringing this back to the three-way thing.
I
Your
would like
wife
to-
comes up to you and says, this is for us three, and says, I want a three-way, but with a dude. I'll start with Kevin. What do you think, Kevin? What do you say? Your wife says this.
I just let her fuck the dude.
Ah,
I don't need to be
That's the
involved.
most honest question answer to the question. That's true. What do you do?
yeah, I can't beat that.
Yeah.
But honestly, I would say no.
Oh, really? You'd say no?
Yeah.
I would be down.
Would you
I'd be
watch?
down.
If that was an option?
Yeah, would you watch?
No.
You would watch
Just checking.
No cut.
Watch what?
her fuck another dude?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, so you just be no to it. What if she said, if we do it with a guy first, we'll do it with a girl next?
Ooh.
No.
Okay.
But there's a contract, so you don't get
Yeah,
screwed
you
up.
get your lawyer
get a
involved.
written
Yeah, your
contract
lawyer
that says
comes
that this
in.
gets to happen.
And you guys sign the papers and it says,
So she gets the screw dude, and then you get
and then the next time
is a woman.
girl.
Why do I have to be there though? Like why do I
It's a
have to be?
three-way. Her fantasy.
It's
What if her
three-way.
fantasy is 2 dicks inside of her, and one is her loving husband?
I'm not putting him. I'm not. I'd have to have a lot of stipulations. Like
That's the
in
lawyer.
that one.
That's why the lawyer is coming over.
So this is what I write in my contract to allow that to happen. I'd be like, there's no DP.
Okay.
Okay.
No dick.
Because
Double penetration.
You don't want the balls to touch.
Yeah, that one guy in the DP is always limp.
Yeah.
And that's the reason is because that guy's straight. And because when you're
The other guy's gay. Always.
yeah, the other guy's
The other guy's
gay.
always gay.
Because your dicks are rubbing through that little piece of flesh between.
Oh, you mean double P, like not in the same hole? Like you don't even like ass
No.
and pussy is off the table.
off the table? No,
I thought DP is in 2-in-1 hole. What's that called? 2-in-1 hole.
That's double penetration.
That's also double
it's
penetration.
also, but
Yeah.
I'm talking about
Old
one
school.
in the
Good old
butt
school.
and
Yeah.
one in the stink and one
DP is
in the pink.
DP.
Probably can't look at each other.
No eye contact with the dude. Like the dude can never look me in
So
the
you can have a blindfold.
Yeah.
The dude can be
Yeah,
blindfolded.
you can be blindfolded.
So, No,
I'm
he-
not blind.
No, he is.
Look how he looks scared, like it's happening.
Yeah, don't
he
do
looks
this.
like it's actually happening.
I put myself.
I'm not going to be blindfolded.
I'm watching.
You're not blindfolded, Pete. It's the
this
other
is
dude.
not actually happening. This is just a.
So we're doing trains here. That's what we're doing. Trains.
Oh, I thought trains was like
Is it?
one.
Trains is one after another.
Yeah.
No,
It's not-
trains is like you connect the cars,
Oh,
like
no,
choo
that's-
choo.
I
One's
thought-
at
no,
the
that's
front, one's at the
That's a
back.
rotisserie.
or rotisserie. Yeah.
Spit roast.
Spit
Yeah,
roast, yeah.
that's
Oh,
No,
that's
train
what we're
is
doing.
Like literally, like
Train
you
is
come
Joe,
and then I go and then, I come and he
and-
comes and then he.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, 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 yeah. No. That's
No,
not
I don't want to do any of that.
No.
I want to do the spit roasting.
So
That's
it-
what
so-
we're doing in this situation. So we're spit roasting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So spit roasting is okay.
And he has a blindfold on.
I just don't want to look me in the eyes. Like just
Yeah,
don't
but
look
your
me in the
eyes are
face.
so beautiful, though.
You do have nice eyes.
And
Yeah.
no,
Thanks, yeah. You agreed.
none of his fluids fucking touch me.
So
Oh.
everyone's wearing condoms.
Well,
Yeah, he's
you
gotta
want-
wear-
he
he's
has to
gotta wear a condom.
The guy, no matter what, the guy's wearing.
I'm not wearing fucking nothing.
No, not even. Yeah.
For either one.
Wait. What if her stipulation is you wear a condom for
Yeah, you
her?
might have to wear a
Look,
condom.
how bad do you want this, man? I'm able
bad
to
do you want that
negotiate
guy's
my
dick,
stuff.
Jay?
He's wearing a condom for you, and I'm free fucking forming it into
You
some
sound
skank.
very selfish right now.
I'm sorry.
And then
This
your
is my
lawyer
negotiation. She can come back with something.
She'll bring her own lawyer. I was
You
hoping
always
it was
want
the
to
same
go with a
lawyer.
little bit more than you'll settle for.
All right.
Ah.
Welcome to
real
Law Talk
negotiator
from Pete Van Dyke.
Yeah.
Law Talk.
Yeah.
I would be down. I'd be down. I'd like
Any conditions? Are you,
no. The only condition is like I don't want to know the person. So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like
So
if
would you
she's
wear
like
a mask?
she wants Brett or something.
But what if I have a
Yeah.
mask on? You don't know it's
No,
me.
I don't want like or she
What
or
if it's a
she.
funny
I think you'd figure it out.
I just don't want to.
He
I
might.
don't want to know. I don't want to know
Just
the
hear a
person.
beard coming out of it.
He's wearing a mask. He's like, "Yo, dog, I'm ready for this." And I go, "Fuck!"
Who could this be?
Just like Robin goggles.
No, I if it was someone I knew, I would not be down. It'd have to be a stranger for us to,
Yeah.
or even if it's someone she works with and I don't know the person, then fine. As long as it's not one of my friends, I'm fine.
I wouldn't want somebody to even run into.
Yeah, like from another city or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Different country?
Yeah. Like, can we ship one in?
Yeah,
You could do that.
You could.
Yeah.
What's in your
Just do
contract?
one of the people picking tobacco.
My family's going away for a week.
Yeah, but that's not a three-way. That's just straight.
That's
up,
just you.
Oh, that's just a fair.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
No,
So okay, you're single. You're not doing that. Like, you're not doing it with another dude. Like, you're not married. It's just another chick. You're single all of a sudden, and it's like you and
Kind of dude once.
I'll tell you something. It's one of those things.
like you and your best friend. Your best friend.
I'm not going to plan for it,
Okay.
but you're out, and all of a sudden that opportunity arises where all of a sudden there's a girl, and she'll like, you're in a hotel room, and there's like you, your buddy, and a girl, and the girl's like, I'll do you both, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know, like you're only like, what would I have to lose? You know?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, okay. That's like a young guy thing to do, or whatever. Or a free man thing to do.
Yeah.
But I would
a free man.
I would like if I was like, especially if I was like horribly like blindsided by divorce, right?
Oh yeah, it hurt.
And then I'm like real sad, Pete.
Mm-hmm.
And then, especially if I had been faithful and my wife hadn't been.
For like decades.
Yeah.
And you just found out.
And I had been like just saying no to puss all this time.
Yeah.
And then she's been just saying.
Just banging
Yeah,
guys left and right.
Oh, man.
That would hurt.
Then
and someone you know, it's
yeah.
It
would be like my brother or something.
It's
yeah. Anyways, the
Gross.
like something like that, and I'm really, really is hurt.
Dan Brennan.
Even worse.
And you're going at me, like. So then,
Kevin's face.
like I'm
hello. I fucked your wife. Oi.
Multiple times.
yeah, they think it makes us. Why is he telling Robin Lee?
Oi, go Tottenham Spurs.
Oi, see this fucking stain in my shirt?
That's right.
The only thing that gets it wet is when I say haberdasher.
What was that accent?
I don't know. It's like Dan's. Well, that's exactly what you say when you hear Dan. You go, "What was that accent?"
That deserves a rim shot.
Yeah, there's the rib shot there.
I don't even know.
So, I don't think I have one. I only have things for when we bomb. We're not used to getting laughs. So then, no, I've been like, what were we talking about?
Young man, you're horribly you're divorced.
Oh, like if I'm divorced and it hurt.
Yeah, it hurt.
And then in that way too, I will want to even the score of amount of pussy, right?
Oh yeah, right away.
Right away, even the score. So I would be undiscerning. I would bang anything and everything, no conditions.
You'd be like Michael Moses.
Everything I said no to before, I would be saying yes to now.
Even dudes?
Nah.
Just checking.
Well, like I'd let the dude in a threesome. I think I would be like, okay,
just to show how sexually your prowess is. You're like,
I'm still not going in like I'm not doing that. I'm not rubbing dicks between the girls' taint.
You are gay, bro.
No, I'm not.
No eye contact.
He can jerk you off. No.
Okay.
There's no reason. Why would a man's hands?
He's got too much sex going on to be getting.
But you're talking like.
Could just be warming you up.
When you say a man's hands too, I think a man's hands like one that guy that works.
Not gay at all.
What about when you're done? If like you got like the sports pat on the ass.
Yeah. Good game. Good game.
What do you mean?
Like you both finished and he gave you a smack on the ass.
Yeah,
way to go.
Good game, coach.
I would call him the F word.
Wow. That got dark real fast.
I was sitting there going, why would he call him fuck?
The F word.
It took me a minute to figure it out. I was like, wait a minute.
That came from a place, Pete. Oh my God.
It's just reflexes. So my dad taught me.
I thought I was doing a podcast with your brother for a second.
I just kidding.
Not the clip of the week.
I'm not really calling.
This is your default set.
This is being hidden behind the Patreon.
Yeah.
I'm not. Yeah, this is amazing because this is the actual fucking show, and it feels like we haven't started, and none of this is on the air, right? No, the whole thing has been. Yeah, this is what we're actually doing. God damn it!
Just talking about sex, it's good.
Anyways, we should probably. So what's next, bud? You're the host.
Oh, okay. We are on. As long as we're in sexual fantasies, I'll tell you what I actually learned about that subject.
Oh, okay.
Is it on that little piece?
Yeah, it's on my rolling papers. But they said that there's a study done, and they studied what the most common sexual fantasies were. And it really comes into three categories. Do you guys want to guess the three categories?
Well, what we just talked about.
Yeah, just what with threesomes.
So one was multiple partners, right?
That's for sure.
And just a caveat to that one: men were more likely to fantasize about like anonymous partners, and many of them, and women were more likely to fantasize about same sex and famous people.
Oh, okay.
Famous people partners, in that
That's like a
situation.
sub of
Someone other than your partner, Okay, and there's two more kinks. The number one,
probably degradation.
like that one that you guys named was number two.
So he said degradation.
Okay.
Nice.
Let's go to the judges, which is me. Yes, I'll give it to him.
Thank you.
But degradation falls under the category of like it rough.
Oh,
that's not really.
That's not really degradation.
What do you, they say, like, if you want to be in a position of dominance or a position of subservitude or whatever. It doesn't matter if that's like you pretending that she's your boss and then she comes in saying like, you didn't do your work, you fucking bum, and like so you're gonna have to eat my pussy, and then you're like, that's like role, that sort of thing.
More role play.
It is more role play, but it is still like, if there's a person in a position of power, it could just be like a guy comes in like maybe just like takes her.
Good old sub and dom stuff.
Yeah, that's what they talked about. That's still a number one.
Still sub and dom is number one.
Number one. A girl would like, as far as fantasies go, girls fantasize about, and remember that 50 Shades of Grey shit?
Yeah.
That was all just that guy being kind of like a dick to me.
He's bad.
But all the girls were just getting like horned up for that stuff.
It's a horrible movie series, by the way.
Yeah. I didn't like it either.
Because I'm not.
That girl's sexy though, eh?
Yeah, she's cool.
Don Johnson's on her.
Who is it? Oh, yeah. She is good. She was in Peanut Butter Falcon. She was awesome in that.
Yeah, she's really good in that.
Yeah.
There's something just like sexy about her.
She's not super sexy, but she's like so like cute and you know what I mean.
She's a girl next door sexy.
Oh yeah, perfect Playboy girl next door sexy.
Yeah.
She's very
classic.
Sexy.
Papa like.
Okay, what's number 3? Do you want to guess, Kevin? I can't even think.
Well, we've been all around it.
Mixed race.
No, cosplay role play was it?
Cosplay mixed race. Cosplay role play.
Cosplay role play.
Cosplay role play went to number 3.
Fantasy.
Oh.
So they would fantasize about like, doing like, and this is the most boring one, and the one that's the most tried by like normal square people that don't go out. The first, like your first step into kink would be like role playing.
Yeah.
Just like, what do you want to do?
I'm like her dad and she's my
like if you and your wife do a role play, Joe, what would you want her to be?
Captain America?
I would want her to be Chris Evans, more like it. I'd want her to be herself when she was 25 and she loved me.
Whoa. I wish we had. Wait.
No, I would role play probably probably like no, man, I want her to I want to be aggressive all the time. I'm like, yeah, tell me you like that dick. Good girl.
So would you be? You'd be more
like very daddy shit.
With some, you like daddy stuff?
Shit, yeah. Thanks.
I was in the shoe store yesterday, and there's this lady with her kids and her husband, and she kept saying, there's daddy. Daddy. Oh, daddy likes those shoes.
Oh.
Like, look at daddy likes those shoes. But she's talking to the kids, right?
Yeah. And the husband's just like fixing his cock.
Yeah.
But all I
stroking his outline.
But I was like, it sounded so much like porn, because porn's got so many daddies in it now.
It's so funny. My son's birthday came up and I posted about it, and it's always like a couple of ladies looking for a daddy. You're such a good dad. And I go, thank you. And they're like, no, you're such a good daddy. And I'm like, yeah. And then I just stopped talking to them because I'm such a good dad, I said, go to bed. Leave me alone. So I tell them. Your face is so funny today.
I was really trying to understand where he's going, but that
but like every time I post,
sorry, go Joe. You tell your story.
No, I'm just saying. Every time I post something with my kids, one or two people will be like, "You're such a good dad," and they're trying to like, "Julie, get away from the come over here! What are you doing over there?"
That does seem more like a That's right.
Bye. to go to school tomorrow, please.
Where is this? A Portuguese community
This
center?
is like this is called, oh my God.
You want to say you fuck your cousin?
You're not supposed to kiss your cousin. How many times I have to say, Maria's a cousin?
I don't kiss second cousin.
What do you mean you don't want to eat the fish? You have to eat the fish. You eat fish.
That's funny.
No, Joe, please no drive. You had so much appeal. Please, we get the taxi.
You got Italian all of a sudden.
Maria, we're gonna fuck tonight. Oh my God, we start. I can't even listen to this stuff. Literally, I had
no idea that it would do that.
It triggered me so much.
PTSD.
Dude, you don't know how many fucking weekends we have to suffer through that stupid fucking shit. Okay, put your dress shirt on. Let's go to church. And you think the day's gonna be done? No, then you go to the fucking hall.
We go to the festival.
Yeah, the festa. Go to the festa. You like a festa? And you're like just in this little chair, and you're like all tired. Now play with the kids.
I give you 10 dimes.
I'm like, fucking have these
you
kids
go get the rolled paper.
Yeah. Oh, look, I won. I won a plate we donated. It's like, what the fuck, man?
I've been to those festivals, eh?
Oh, you've been to a bunch of festivals?
Oh, yeah. I used to go with my friend Adrian when I was a kid all the time.
Oh, yeah, your childhood.
I went to
Portuguese
one
friend.
too, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any Dutch ones?
No, there's no Dutch festivals. That's
Too
like,
cheap.
it costs
So
money.
cheap.
Yeah.
Portuguese love spending, and the auctions are the worst. $500 for a bottle of wine. It donates to the fucking church so the priest can get out of fucking a kid again. Like,
It's funny the dances.
for the church. We donate to the church. It's like,
Bringing
but
up a lot
Dad,
of memories
I
here.
haven't gone on a school trip this year because we haven't been able to afford it. It's like, it's for the church.
Lube isn't cheap.
Yeah.
Those bulls are tight.
Put this on. Should put it on cult following right now.
What's it?
Now that you're going to talk about church, we're on cult following versus mainstream.
Oh, yeah. Cult following versus mainstream success.
Oh, I can't believe how that took me back to the time. Jesus. I need a beer.
This content is definitely going to move us into the cult following or keep us firmly secured in the cult following category. But would you rather have, the question is, would you rather have a cult following or mainstream success?
What do I get with it? I'm going cult following personally.
Yeah.
I'm going cult following too. You can't get canceled.
And like your cult will be immortalized depending on what it does. Like you'll be known forever.
Well,
Quentin
just
Tarantino
support.
will make a movie about us.
Quentin Tarantino's mainstream.
Yeah, but he would make a movie about my cult.
Oh.
Like that's how cool it would be to
How
have
many
a cult.
cult movies has he made?
One.
No, but I'll say the thing about cult following too is that like a mainstream success is like it's done.
What could be taken away from you?
Yeah, like the biggest pop song of like the year 2000 is probably like forgotten already, and like the best. There's like a bunch of other songs there that that are like a White Stripes song or something like that that'll be there forever, you know?
Yeah, Seven Nation Army is going to be around forever.
Also mainstream.
But it wasn't on the top. It wasn't like the most popular, you know? Like if you go like a bunch of the shit, I think about like the 80s or whatever, like the stuff that
You're
was
talking
like,
about comedy, right? Cult following.
anything, like any kind of art you make, you know, like you could have movies, comedy, whatever. Like if you get like that, like heavy mainstream success, and you have to sacrifice something for it, and then it never lasts because it comes across inauthentic.
I think security comes from cult following. I think like obviously the 5 homes and all that stuff doesn't come from cult following, but like a secure job forever, like your fans loving you and following you. Like Kevin Smith will always have money. He has a cult following. He has his own
right.
Yeah.
Never mainstream. He's not gonna be that mainstream anymore ever.
Right.
So, but he'll always have money. He'll always live in a mansion. He'll always have fucking pretty things because he has a solid cult following.
And there's like people too, right? Like from actors and stuff like Lou Ferrigno, he'll have a cult following forever. Arnold will have a cult following forever.
Feldman.
Yeah.
You know, like all these individuals that did stuff that impacted us in a certain way.
Yeah.
We'll always want something good from them. Like we're their cult.
Brian
And
Regan. Brian Regan's not fucking streaming. He will always be able to afford everything.
Yeah. Would you rather have Brian Regan's career or like Kevin Hart's?
Oh, Brian Regan for sure. Because again, Kevin Hart isn't Brian Regan's himself all the time.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart is his product, which he says he is all the time.
He's worried about losing.
You can't do again, so if you're a cult following, you can literally fuck up. Like you're not your mistakes. Where if you're mainstream, you become your mistake. You know what I mean? Like that's what I like about cult following because they know you as a person. So they're like, fucking Pete fucked up this time, but Pete's not this mistake he made.
Yeah. I didn't mean to offend anybody. That guy slapped me in my butt.
No, but you know what I mean? It's like you can they know you as a human. So they but as Kevin Hart, you're supposed to be this thing that we all think you are. But it's different in everyone's mind who Kevin Hart is. So you're gonna fuck it up, right? You see it in The Rock kind of. He's breaking now. He'll do certain things and people aren't loving it. Like they have to be a certain level of what they are, or else they just fucking lose everything.
Well, what's nice now is that we have the option that if we wanted to, because once you have a following, then you can just say, well, fuck the industry. I got my people. I can do what I want now and do it my way. And then forget about it,
Some of the people that we started comedy have that cult following. They literally do whatever the fuck they want to do.
Yeah, I think there's that's like true freedom, true freedom, because you can do whatever you want artistically. Every time someone's tried to butt their nose into the show to try to help me with my show, it loses something.
Well, it's not you, right?
Yeah, it's not you.
Yeah, it's not me. And then when it goes back to kind of what is, I don't know, but the least produced, the least fucking polished version of this show is my favorite version of it.
Well, it's you and your friends having fun.
Yeah, right.
It's like those, you can tell those are your favorite. Like you and Beav and your friends are just.
What about me, you and Brett and Kevin?
Yeah. No, but I mean, I'm just saying the regular. When it's you and the guys just talking, that's your friends. You guys are just hanging out. That's what.
I just watched the podcast with the Harlan Williams.
Yeah.
I watched the Harlan Highway. And he had on Caroline Ray.
Who's Caroline?
You know Caroline Ray? She was on Sabrina the Witch.
Oh yeah, she was just at Joker's in Richmond Hill.
Yeah. She's started comedy the same time as Harlan, right? And Norm and stuff. And so I knew when she was on the show that they'd be like old friends. So it wouldn't be an industry show.
Yeah,
it'd be like two old friends.
Remember that gig? Yeah.
I swear out of the hour show, there's probably 15 minutes of talking, and the rest is just them giggling at at each other because you can see 35 years of real friendship. In respect of what the process you got to go through to do this crazy shit.
But do you think we have a choice though? Do you think once we start doing watching our guys like Ryan Long, do you think he chooses, I want a cult follower? Do you think he just keeps working, and if he becomes mainstream, he becomes mainstream? Do you think you have a choice at?
Yeah, you have a choice.
Nowadays you do.
You have a choice to take the industry path or take the internet path.
Yeah, but once that money starts coming, what the last short film we did, zero input because it's all our money. And AJ and I'm telling AJ, we'll never ever do another project that's 110% us because there's no other input but our input. And it's because if you gave 10,000, you gave 10, if someone, then you have to listen to everyone's not saying that we didn't listen to people that we brought in to help, but
but I know what you mean.
It's 100% our vision.
But I think, and then you get to another point where then you've made someone enough money where you can then say, I want the whole creative control back again. But you have to eventually prove yourself under their restrictions before you can get that. But the other way to do it is to do it without anyone's restrictions and have it either it's you have to find alternative funding, obviously. And then but there is still if you look at Kids in the Hall on Amazon, they showed their cocks.
That season was not good.
Oh, are you kidding me?
I didn't like it.
I disagree, man. I'm a huge Kids in the Hall fan, and I thought it was great.
I loved the old ones. I don't know. I just didn't like the new ones.
I liked it. I thought it was good. I think
really too many Toronto comics showed up. That's probably.
I didn't even bother watching it.
I watched it. I liked it a lot.
You love Kids in the Hall.
Yeah, I just didn't want to see it.
Yeah.
Did you see the documentary they have on Amazon about Kids in the Hall during the 90s?
No, I didn't see that.
Because I swear to God, I'm at half those shows because I remember them. It was a great time.
At the same time as the season.
Yeah, same time the season was. There was Kids in the Hall called something about something about them being dangerous or something.
Mm.
And I watched it. It was pretty cool because it really brought me back to that time in my life when because I used to go every time they were at anyone. They were doing the university tour, and so if I knew someone that went to that school, I would go use that as my chance to visit them and then go watch Kids in the Hall.
Yeah,
and I did that for a few tours, and then after when I was working, we went back for their comeback tour where they crucified Scott Thompson and the Dr. Zeus crucifixion. It was funny, man. Anyways, it was wild though because it was kind of punk rock. Like, it was punk rock comedy, you know. Like, and like young people were kind of excited about it, and we were saying something different at the time, you know. Like, it was cool.
Yeah,
I wish that could be captured again.
It's hard though. Like, that's why I just didn't like it. I didn't like the new season. I was just like, whatever.
What did you like when they were? What the first time?
Yeah, I loved like all that crushing head. Like,
did you ever see him live?
No, I never saw him
I didn't
live.
see him live
I've
either.
seen Scott Thompson live, and he's not good. But
yeah.
Oh, really?
Stand-up comic, nah.
Oh man, I tell you, the live sketch shows that I went to go see, like they were
Yeah, but that's like
they were wild.
Yeah, it's written by like Dave and all.
And they were they always had the band with them too, like, and it was a fun night. Like
So you've never seen Scott by himself?
No.
Oh yeah,
I have.
it's all like fucking still like.
Is it resume stuff?
It's just jokes that anyone could come out. They're not like anything. It's not good. Everyone's there because he's Kids in the Hall. He's not. Yeah.
Well, that's.
I haven't seen him in a while.
I haven't seen him.
He's gotten better. So
Might have got better. I don't know. But were they stand-ups though? They weren't stand-ups though.
they're improv guys.
They had some stand-ups that were some of the writers were stand-ups.
Yeah.
Like I knew they had some of the writers were stand-ups, but I don't think any of them were real stand-ups. No, I saw Bruce McCullough at a club, but he was just there because one of the writers was doing stand-up.
Yeah, I did a show recently at Comedy Bar in the Cabaret Room, which is a small room, and then waiting for my spot, I went to the main room, which was sold out, and it was improv, and the comedy was like 15 people watching, and I'm watching this improv for a solid 10 minutes, and it was the worst comedy I've ever seen in my life, but the laughs that were coming from the audience were massive.
Damn it.
It was like, Jesus, I'm doing the wrong thing. And it was just like, okay, you're Harry Potter and your spells don't work unless you sneeze. And it was that stupid. And they'd say something and then sneeze and then it was insane.
Dude, when I was young, I was really super into that shit. I gotta tell you the truth. I got hours on tape of me doing like the what is that? The Whose Line is it anyways?
Nice.
I did a rip off of that in my basement, taped it on my high 8 tape.
Do you have that tape anywhere?
Yeah, I do. I've actually converted it.
You have to release
You got to put that out sometime.
Oh, there's some fucking brutal shit. I'll have to put that out. It'll be humiliating. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll do that. I don't have no shit.
Not all of it, just like the best
There's
of.
a bunch of, yeah.
The best
I'll shorten it because otherwise people would kill themselves.
Who else was it? Just you?
No, it was me, Charters, this guy, Pat. There was, I think, my friend Chad and my wife.
Oh, really?
We were just freshly married, and I had a house in Burford.
Oh, wow.
And we were in the
So
basement.
she's like gun ho, like, we do this.
And we were in the kitchen and smoking cigarettes in the kitchen.
Did you have a troop name?
The Van Dykes.
Not yet.
Van Dykes?
No. I was the only one that was super into it. Like I was super into that shit forever. As soon as I was old enough to go to clubs, I would go to like Second City because I knew about that, and they had one in London. And then so I went to improv before I went to stand up, and then that led me to go to stand up, and then I just assumed by the time it was time to go to university, I would go and go. I thought I'd go into film and do stand up then. And then my dad talked me out of it, and then I went to business school. Boo.
Classic dad move.
Yeah. I really went to go do a hotel and food administration so I could tell jokes on the Jungle Boat because I knew the Jungle Boat. You could tell jokes, right?
Nice.
But it was all still tell jokes.
So was it the money that stopped you from fully committing, or was it you being married, or was it a combination of like the money from working and being married? Like, what stopped you from chasing comedy then?
Yeah. Well, my
Since
dad,
you were so into it even early on.
Yeah, I was impressionable, and I was talked out of it. My dad told me it's a stupid idea. You can't make a living at it.
Yeah.
And, think about something more realistic and that sort of thing.
And
then I just thought, it's just so I kind of listened to him, and then I can't say it didn't work out because I did okay the other path, but it never stopped bugging me that I wasn't.
Well,
doing
no, it's
stand-up,
clearly something you wanted to do anyways.
Yeah.
You're still doing it, and you're chasing.
Yeah, now I won't stop doing it.
Yeah,
I'm done. I'm done.
Pretending to do the other thing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna I just accepted it.
Yeah,
I'm fully out of the closet as a comedian.
Well, it's like I was saying earlier. My wife was like, early on, like, you're funny, you should do comedy, and I convinced myself without my parents having to tell me. My parents' voices were already in my head, like, that's stupid.
Yeah.
Good. Even they didn't say. I never brought it up to them. They just already said, like, no. Like, in my mind, they've already said no.
Yeah, they programmed you.
They programmed me to not do something that stupid.
Yeah.
So it's like, our parents fuck us. I mean, we fuck our kids, and
it does make it.
Parents screw us up. I mean, not like that.
Say it a different word.
Sorry, yeah, we mess up our every parent does something to their kids, like messes them up.
Yeah, yours fucked you.
Yeah. Mine actually fucked me. Mine was like a standstill. My dick isn't gonna get hard if you keep moving around, little Joe.
Don't treat your son the way your dad treated you. break the cycle, Joe. Break the cycle.
Pray again.
He's not here, Joe. He can't hurt you. He can't hurt you. You're at Pete's place.
It's a lot.
No, because you've been into this forever, so I'm like, I knew it was the same thing that happened to all of us when we were young. Parents are like, that's stupid.
My parents weren't like that, actually.
And that's why
you chased something else.
Yeah, I chased something else. I was chasing something else.
Oh, really?
Gaming and stuff.
I was chasing game design, so my mom and dad were pretty supportive.
Really?
Yeah, my mom was. So
my mom is actually pretty supportive. Actually, and actually, my dad is now.
Yeah, after years of learning.
Yeah, just.
But he also made money. So he's happy.
Well, you already did.
I'm not.
I make him happy.
Yeah,
now
you did it. Yeah, you're a family man.
Yeah.
You gave.
Yeah. I've already done the thing that so now he's not worried for me going hungry and stuff. So he's like, "Go have fun, do the things you like." You know? Yeah, I guess so. It's not a bad way to do it. I do have more freedom to do things because I did it the other way, but it's
well, there's a tipping point, right? Like, when do you go? Oh, I have to care about my retirement.
Yeah.
You know,
if you're 30, you see the guys that we know, and they're like 30, and they've got nothing.
Yeah, that's sad.
You're like, what the fuck? I'm like, how do you spend the rest of your life if this doesn't happen? How are you gonna spend?
Yeah,
because if it happens, then you're fine.
Yeah,
but if it doesn't happen, you just spent 10 years. Now you're gonna spend your 30 to your 40 starting to build something. In another field. The smart way is doing it doing it
at the same time. Yeah, you gotta do it both.
Yeah, I think so. You have to always have a kind of a side project. This is my first time not having a side project since I sold all my properties. Because then I was like, technically, I'm not really making money at anything except for comedy and my podcast, which is not much. I think
you got one.
Thank God I'm not losing money on the podcast anymore.
Well, how would you? Oh, when you were in the other place, yeah.
No,
how would you ever lose it here? It's like you're in your own.
Yeah, no, but you got to pay for your hosting fees, and blah blah blah. And now our sponsor, our sponsor,
Clean Flow.
Yeah, Clean Flow.
Nice,
Clean Flow. If anyone wants to check out our sponsor, Clean Flow, go to cleanflow.com. That's KLEENFLO.com, and lube up your life with Clean Flow. If you got an old gummed up nut and you want to bust it,
nice,
put some goo on it. That's honey goo by Clean Flow. Available at retailers everywhere.
Polish your wrench.
Yeah. Not about cum. This ad's not about cum.
No. If Clean Flow wants to send me a 2XL shirt, I will wear it.
More
like a 3XL.
Remind me after the show.
I haven't.
I don't have the Dutch Hall shirt for you yet, the new Dutch Hall shirt.
Yeah.
But I am ordering one for you for sure. For shizzle.
But you have a Clean Flow 2XL shirt?
No, not. I don't think I got clean foot, but I might have a spiky ball, and I might.
Ooh, I'll wear that.
Yeah, so like I gotta see what I got 2XL.
Okay.
I got a couple boxes because I just did yard sale.
Yeah.
And I knew I came across these boxes. I'm like, I might start giving these away to people coming to do my show.
Buy them off of you.
I know, but yeah, I'm gonna give. You do a lot of shows for me, Joe.
Yeah, you're my friend, man. I really care about you.
Thank you, Joe, and I also care about you. It seems insincere.
It's sincere.
You guys are very close to holding hands now. You should just do it. Just bond.
This is the thing about like saying that.
Two ringed hands touching.
Do you touch his? You touch his hand and just say, like, "Can you? If you got a hand job from that, that's gay."
That's very horse, but mine's also horse. Yeah, this is two sandpapers.
It's like I'm my daughter holding my hand. Like, look how small my hand looks. Jesus Christ.
Sorry, dog.
I don't know which hand's which. Oh God, this is. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's way bigger than you.
The stroke is doing himself there.
That's a big 10-inch stroke.
Start wiping.
It's an ambitious stroke.
Very ambitious.
This is how I would jerk off.
That's your
this is how I would jerk off Kevin. Oh wait, that's just a blowjob, Kev.
I'll take it.
Very ambitious.
It's only skin.
And my tongue.
We have a timer?
Quiet time for
I got to pee anyway.
Wait, what time is it?
I got to pee.
You got about 5 minutes left.
5 minutes.
Oh, okay. Also,
Hold on.
yeah, go pee and I'll do the ads while you go pee.
No, okay, right.
Yeah, go pee. I'm gonna tell the people about how they can support us on Patreon. If you go to patreon.com/Dutch Hall, and you can become part of Dutch Hall royalty, like a Queen Jen Husko, who is one of our favorite people in all the world.
Yes, ma'am.
Or Princess Genevieve, who also contributes not as much as the Queen.
No.
But enough to make her a princess, and you too can be part of royalty if you support us on Patreon. Or if you'd like to do something even cheaper, you can become a Dutch Hall shareholder and be invited to things like my 50th birthday party show, which is going to be available to Dutch Hall shareholders. And to become a Dutch Hall shareholder, you have to only give us $5 per year.
Oh, nothing. That's less than a cup of coffee a day.
That's pretty cheap.
Per year. And all you got to do is e-transfer that money to me at thedutchhall@gmail.com. And you'll go on our shareholder list and you'll be invited to all these special events, and you'll get some bonus content that we'll be sending your way as well. And if you are a Patreon supporter, you automatically become a shareholder. So don't worry. Once you've given more than $5, you qualify as a shareholder. In helping me reach my goal of getting 20,000 people to give us $5 a year for the rest of my life so I can live comfortably. And
that's cult following.
20,000 people give you $5 a year, Joe.
Great.
What's the math on that? 100,000?
100,000. Bob is your goddamn uncle.
Yeah.
Right? We got 20,000 people listening to this show.
You can start an
You have 20,000 people listening to the show?
At all the platforms?
Really? You have that much? Wow, awesome.
Yeah, on all the platforms.
I don't know that. I don't have access to your numbers. I don't know.
I guess.
Yeah.
You don't advertise it.
You don't advertise.
Yeah, you don't wave that dick around that fucking.
Well, Kevin tells me all the guys are robots. I tried to talk about this guy Ridgewan or something, and
it's a robot.
That's a robot.
Brett knows all that's
good chance this is robots.
And then, do they try to join your group too?
Yeah, they can do everything now.
Okay, maybe it is a robot. Anyway, he seems nice. I like his picture. Good robot.
Nothing wrong with being friends with robots.
Yeah, you could just. Or you could
but I'm thinking it was like, what if you got like, 20,000 like download, and then they're all robots. Then you got
but robots have money too, don't they?
They don't come to your show.
No,
I'll tell you that.
But if shit goes south, you weren't gonna want some robots on your side.
Robots ain't give me $5. I'll tell you that.
Fair.
5 gigabytes they'll give you.
Gigabucks.
Yeah, gigabucks. Those fuckers.
You're welcome, Joe.
Gigabucks.
I'll probably get fooled by that, Brett.
Oh.
Brett, you're sharp, eh? You're like Cyrano. Hey, you're like Cyrano. You sit in the bushes and feed Joe lines. That's what you're doing.
That's why we work together.
Yeah,
man. That's why we're working together.
So you are a producer, and Brett is
the assistant director. Brett is locations. Brett is a lot of things. Brett is very talented editor, damn fine editor with AJ. But yeah, Brett, I love saying how great Brett is. People are like, really? I'm like, no, Brett's very talented.
Thank you.
But Brett's like, came out at first, came to take background pictures, and then he became an essential part of the team.
You know what also is Brett's strength?
And we're trying to get we're pretty close to getting a show sold that we wrote together with AJ. So
you want to brag so bad and you can't tell. You can't tell, Joe.
no, nothing is. We're just like so fucking close. I hate this shit.
Oh, I really am. I've always rooted for all your success. So I'm hoping for good things. And
you've helped us too.
I'll shout it from the rooftops when it happens for you. And I say when, Joe, when it happens for you. But I wanted to say, what were you saying? You were saying, Bret.
Yeah, Bret, how talented.
Bret, I would say, from my experience working with Bret, if you were on Survivor,
thank you,
you would be a tough person to beat on Survivor.
Not in a race, though.
No, on the show, Survivor. So you go because what he is, he's good at kind of being quiet.
He's likable, very likable,
and not being in the creating, because you got all around you on that crew, people who have they're artists with artist type personalities, who are at times volatile, at times difficult, times there's they don't communicate well. And here's Bret. He's always calm, he's always never adding fuel to the fire. He's always kind of extinguishing it, Yeah, that's something you can't put on a job description. It's can you be a calming influence on the rest of us nut jobs on this crew?
that was one of AJ's biggest compliments. I mean, right away, he's if it wasn't for Bret during the Sincerely Yours, kept him sane.
Yeah, because it gets really frustrating because you're trying to go into uncharted waters, really, as far as your own personal growth and stuff. And it's frustrating because you're not as good as you want to be. And then so to have a guy who's calm, you can tell, that's a huge benefit. I think that's a huge benefit.
We also get
that's why in Survivor, even if Bret wasn't winning the challenges, even if Bret wasn't doing his share around the campfire.
Oh, you lazy fuck!
Okay. Even if he was he's not it's still it's not enough to piss you off because he's not doing more.
From all the women, all the women would definitely pick him over any of us.
Right.
He's number one ally that everyone was
Survivor.
Thank you.
Or are you making fun of Bret's background?
Whoa. Time to move to First Nation Cooter.
Hey, you want to do the most offensive First Nations accents, and you get to tell us which one is the most offensive. I have two.
Wait, we got the Cooter.
Yeah, get it up to the Cooters.
Right. What was this? Explain this Cooter thing.
First Nations Cooters. That's one of our things on the wheel, because every show is a wheel show in season 10. Well, I thought it was an opportunity to talk about First Nations Cooters because I don't know much about them. And you have come out of one, Bret, because you're First Nations heritage.
And I've eaten one.
And you got into one because you married a First Nations woman.
I do love my wife's pussy a lot.
Right?
Her cooter's delicious.
So you've looked at it.
I would never say anything about this about my mom. So,
Bret, have you ever slept with a Native woman?
Yeah, I rotate between Native and white.
Really?
Do I know the Native girl?
You don't know any of the Native girls.
But you have been with a Native girl.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Okay, cool.
They're just straight up crazy. They're different.
And he knows my wife, so he knows she's crazy.
She's crazy too, yeah. But no, they're just different.
He's fucked my wife?
What is the culturally, what would you say, there's the biggest difference with females?
I don't see any difference.
Nothing?
I think all women are the same.
What about?
I really think all women are the same.
Just a bit of crazy?
Yeah. I think they're all I think because I intentionally went away from Portuguese just to be I don't want anything like my mom. And then they literally are
just like Portuguese.
And then they're, dude, women are women. It's all my female friends, I love them, but you guys are all the same. It's it's not even a bad way of saying they're all the same. It's women are women. It doesn't matter if they're from fucking Vietnam or from First Nations or white. I mean, they're just all kind of the same. They're especially when they're wives.
That is true.
I think that's when you got to look at their zodiac sign, really.
Oh God, Brett, this is why I hate him sometimes.
Are you really in that?
Not
Yeah,
that.
he
Not,
likes all this fake bullshit all the time.
not that much.
Yo,
fake.
dog, the vibe. I feel this. The sun is shining the right way. The wind is blowing towards us.
That is
Our
true.
future is bright.
That's true. He's not lying.
He's like so fucking dumb talking sometimes. And
I'm
I
not.
go, I can't believe I make stuff with this guy.
I think I'm the only friend that's allowed to do that around
Yeah,
him. Though.
I get very
Like,
mad.
No one else.
You don't like
I
philosophical
don't like
talk?
no, I don't
He
like
hates
bullshit. I like talking philosophy, but not like fake stuff like God and all that other bullshit.
Oh, yeah?
Like not real shit.
What if we are all God?
No, yeah, again, that's fucking. We're all God, man. We're all creators of our own fucking world. Shut up, you drug addict. Put down the
drug addict.
mushrooms.
Never.
I hate drugs and I hate people who do drugs.
Except for me.
That's just like a, but like a,
I'm just a real man, just living in a real world.
but you have a religion. It's,
No, I
Yeah,
don't have a religion.
atheism.
I don't have. Atheism is not a religion.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It's a cult.
You're saying you know.
It's not a cult. I know that what supernatural stuff is not real. I
You
don't
know it.
know that there is a God, but every God you've talked about is not real.
What are you talking about? You can't even dispel
Yeah,
the
you
fact
can.
that we're all God.
You
Because
can't
everything
prove
you
it.
see here, yes, I can prove it. Watch. Everything you
Okay.
see is a product of someone coming up with the idea to make this,
Yeah, you know what?
to
I'm
do
not.
it.
I'm
I
not
see where we're
debating.
going with
all
this.
in front
Listen,
of you.
this is I don't
It's all
just like,
tangible. It
like
all
when
came
my-
from someone's mind.
like
Yeah,
when my
man.
son tries to say something when they're little, they're like, "I'm Superman." I'm like, this is how I talk to like people who believe in religion. Yeah,
It's not religion.
Whatever, man. It's
Just
not
to
real.
say God, it's not religion. Like
Yeah.
to say you have a vision of God, it doesn't say you believe in that religion's
It's
good.
all horseshit. It's all just made up because you're afraid to die.
No, I'm not
And
afraid to
not
die.
you, but like humanity, not you.
Oh yeah.
You want to die, but the
No,
rest
I
of
don't.
us,
I'm good.
he's like, I'm so okay. I want to die.
We all do a little bit.
No, it's just so bullshit. I know why people believe in stuff because it's scary. Because the world is very scary, and there's no real answers.
Can energy be
Energy, please,
created
really?
or destroyed?
Yeah,
it
sure.
cannot
Energy can
be.
be.
That's a physical
I
thing.
don't. Am I a
Energy lasts
scientist?
forever.
Also,
Right now,
I'm a
you're-
very like blue collar.
Well, you don't
way
believe
of
in
looking.
God. You don't believe in
No.
science. I'm trying to
believe
throw
in
science
science.
at you. Well, I'm
I'm not a
telling you.
scientist.
Energy can neither be created nor destroyed.
It is
So
created.
how can
how
you,
old is
how
this
can
science?
you kill?
No, but how old is this science? Just like you only use 10% of your brain. That's the same thing. That was science. How do I know this isn't bullshit science now?
Well, where does
What?
you can't?
I don't know because I'm not a scientist.
Hey, there's fireworks going on right now.
Yeah,
Hear
in
that?
this right here in
Yeah,
this
it's
conversation.
Yeah.
I hope it lights up a fucking church and it burns.
What about? So do you believe in?
that was
Do
pure.
you believe in the
hatred.
after? You don't believe in any afterlife?
None. No.
No
Not even
afterlife?
like
No.
after a person dies, and then
That's
there's
it.
like little like people talk about like, oh,
Who
there.
talks about that? Dummies. I've never heard a real person that goes, oh, the afterlife.
Have you
They're all
lost
dumb.
someone close to you like
Yeah.
that died?
Yeah.
And then
lost
you
one
never
person I
felt
love
like they
more
were
than anything,
around
yeah.
you after they died?
No,
No.
because it's not real.
I hope he's not.
Yeah, but
No, but you like them.
Oh,
but you've lost.
You have
Like,
to lose some
I
of your-
love my grandmother's one. Like before my kids, the
yeah, but
number
did
one
she come and
person.
visit you?
Yeah,
No,
Grant.
she never.
Seriously?
But you
Yeah,
know who
but
did?
She never liked you though.
You know who
And
thought
that's-
that she came to visit? My dumb immigrant parents who were like, "Your son is looking over there. He's looking to go to my heaven." And I'm like, oh.
Oh, I love it that we have like power over Joe. It's like kryptonite, eh?
God, remind me of my fucking heritage. Oh God, sorry.
So Joe believes in nothing.
Yeah.
No, I believe in real things. I believe
Like
in
what?
100% humanity.
Mhm.
Believe in brotherhood. Brotherhood is like, if there's any religion I have, it's brotherhood. Whatever, if that's a religion. But believing in the faith of humanity as a whole, like, just like that kind of stuff. I don't believe that anything happens. There's no power. There's no like order. The only order is like, there's no like real like person or persons going behind everything, controlling things. There's
Can I tell you my belief is that there's no one's better than anyone. No thing is
that's
better
false
than
too, 'cause
anything.
I'm better than a lot of people. And
I'm
you're
not even better than a rock.
Niagara
not
And a
Falls.
rock is not better
That's
than
not
me.
true. You're better than a fucking pedo in jail.
No, I'm not.
You're better than a pedo outside.
I'm
For
not.
your
better
free-range
than a-
pedo.
than a
I'm no
fucking
worse.
crack-
I'm no worse or better.
Crack dealer.
I'm like everything is equal.
So you
Equal.
and you
And a blade of
you
grass.
and you and Jack the
Same.
Ripper
Yeah.
You
Balance.
and Jack the Ripper. You're
Same.
Jack the Ripper are the same. That's stupid.
We're the same shit. We're the same goop.
No, but you're better than him.
Yeah, but he's saying they're still humans, man.
Some people listen to you, man. You know what I mean? You know,
They're not though.
there are people listening to you, man.
No, we're all humans, man.
I want to go into this. The women are less than us. It goes men, and then it goes women. We are better than women. Listen, audience, listen up. Women are below men.
Whoa.
And that's why women want to become men.
Whoa.
That's
This is
why.
philosophical.
Listen, when you see a woman, you go,
Mhm.
if you think she's better than you, you're dead to me.
It is kind of, you're making a point. Like if you think about it, like we never said like we're out there. The women traditionally were home with the kids, right?
Yeah.
And the men went to work.
And war.
And then at some point in time, the women were like, you know what? I want to go to work. And then we never said, okay, then we'll stop working. Like we just did an addition, you know?
Yeah.
And that was our mistake. We should have said like, yeah, I want to stay home. You know?
Yeah, switch roles.
Switch
did a big-
roles.
You know how fun that'd be? It's fun taking your
Oh,
kids.
man, I'd be suntanning all the time.
You don't have kids.
The mistake was not
Maybe I would then.
not
If the wife's
quitting and not
working.
stopping. Now everyone's got to have two people
Yeah.
working or you're fucked, right?
Yeah.
And so but that's the thing. We're both too prideful, but they wanted to be us and we didn't want to be
No,
them.
you can't. Listen, women. Listen to me, woman. You can't be us. You can't be us. We're better than you.
We're not better though.
It
Actually,
goes like
I think
this.
we're worse.
It goes man, the dog,
I think we're the same.
and the women.
Well, I think women are like better. Like I agree because my whole theory is that no one's better than anybody. Everyone's
Yeah.
the same.
I thought that was
But
your
I was
favorite
like, women
theory.
are better at certain things. They're worse at certain things.
Women
right?
are better at these things. Lying.
Mhm.
They are more cunning. That
Women
is
are
for
better
sure.
liars,
True.
and women are
Survival
better.
mechanism. Just
Better at being number two, and goes men number one, women number two down here, bro. Huge gap. And if there's a third gender, they would be in front of women.
Whoa.
It'd be women, and then it'd be men, and then women, and the third gender. All right, that's how it works.
I don't know if I would
I
would
agree.
say women would be better doctors than men
Why?
Pussy
because they
doctor.
care about people more than men do.
You think they have
So
more
wouldn't that
empathy?
be a nurse then? Doctors don't really hang out with you, right? Aren't the nurses?
No, but
The female
But
doctors
either
act-
one, you
act
want
like
a doctor
that,
that
man.
doesn't care or a nurse that doesn't care. It's the same thing, right? Like I would want a woman to do both,
That'd be
doctors and nurses. You know, because I don't trust a dude.
See, I want.
But
men.
also, I would trust a male nurse because a male nurse, they are just they don't have the pride of the male
This
doctor.
is like that part where we
Right.
all get
The male
canceled.
doctor has got a god complex,
I'm just
right?
listening.
I'm afraid there's more male doctors with like a god complex that are just doing it for the vanity, like
Right.
for the prestige of calling themselves a surgeon, you know. And the women that rose to that same job, they did it for like a passion or love of the work or something,
Right.
and they're really like into it.
I agree.
That's what I
this is what I would do. I'm in the hospital and I had like a open heart surgery, and a male nurse
Right.
comes to me and goes to like, Mr.
They said
Botelho, do you want us to change your? I grab my fucking bedpan and just hit him on the head and go, listen, you're a man, don't be a nurse. It goes men and then women, bro. Nurses are below doctors, so get the fuck out of that outfit and go be a doctor. That's what I would say to that guy.
Yeah, they just
Very
send,
motivational.
they send male nurses.
Listen, that's
to
a top G, bro. As a top G.
yeah, they send male nurses to fat patients,
Do they send
So they can lift them.
so they can lift them.
Listen,
That's
if
what
a
I said.
male nurse tries to, I'll call him the F word.
Just slap your butt.
What happens if a male nurse comes to change your bedpan? I just call the F word.
I look him in the eye, go, you're an F word.
He's gonna grab you by the dick and just.
I know I can't grab him by the dick because you said male nurse. Get it? Because they don't have dicks. Because
Male nurses don't?
nurses, yeah.
They're like Kens.
Yeah.
Really?
They're like Kens.
They probably get laid a lot.
Male nurses?
Yeah, by other male nurses.
No, I'm saying that. So they're hanging around with all nurses are always.
I don't feel like they'd have time.
Listen, my
To fuck.
my
Like, it seems
sister's
like a very
my
busy
sister's a
job.
nurse and they fuck a lot. On
Oh, really?
The job.
You make a lot of time. You make
Yeah.
time.
They
to
don't
fuck.
do much, bro. Let's stop pretending.
I thought they were
nurses do a lot.
heroes.
So we're grocery store workers.
True. Well, that was a good, important job, though.
Let's be honest. How many beers did I have? Let me just.
So we're working at the weed shop, eh?
Who?
Working at the weed shop
Who's
was an
working?
essential service.
Oh, was
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, liquor store.
LCB,
Limbo.
yeah, booze was essential.
Yeah.
I was landscaping, so I was essential.
My son is a flyer guy.
He
Flyers
was
were
essential.
He was essential.
He was
Yeah.
essential. He had a little paper he brought with him when he delivered,
Jesus.
so he wouldn't get stopped.
I am an essential.
Yeah, it said under the so and so act. I am an
Oh,
essential
That's
worker.
hilarious.
Yeah, for real, not joking.
Yeah, if you don't get
You know
your
why
paper.
he was able to do that? Because he's a man. Because it comes men first and women second.
Essential workers.
Yeah, that's our way to celebrate Victoria Day.
Oh, is that named after a
Yeah,
woman?
you know Queen Victoria?
You know
Yeah,
what?
rest in
Hey,
peace.
Queen.
Hey, let's all
Here
hail.
goes kings first, then queens.
What character are you doing?
Yeah.
Yo, long live King Charles, because finally a man's in charge of England. Finally, England's gonna be going on a path that I support. Finally, after so many decades of just utter nonsense being ruled by a woman, finally King Charles can bring England back to where it should be.
Yeah. Yeah, with that's it. Yeah. If you'd like to send us some feedback on anything Joe talks about on this
Joe's
program,
last podcast.
go to thedutchhall@gmail.com or just tell a friend about this program. Say, yeah, you want to hear something that's really going to piss you off?
Top G shit.
Listen to the Dutch Hall. Also, I'd like to thank Clean Flow and anyone that's helped us out on Patreon or has helped us out as a shareholder. And until next week, and thank you. If you want to follow Bret Measor and Joe Botelho, thank you, Joe and Bret, for coming in.
Brett goes outside.
Bret goes outside.
Joe Botelho SNP.
And you can still find their Bruise Brothers. Do you guys weren't the
I don't know
Bruise-
if it's still up there.
No,
Or
I don't
like
know,
two,
maybe.
two dudes with beards drinking beer.
Yeah, I drink most of those.
Yeah. Anyways, I like that. I watched all of them.
Oh, thank you.
And anyways, until next week, we will see you NT. See you next Thursday. Hit it, Kev.
I was just going, women! Wait for you to stop me. I was like, what are you doing? I said, all right, that's the show. Stop me. All right, let's keep going. Oh, yeah. No, that was really fun. Oh my god.